To begin, the suspect in the shooting death of 9 members of an African-American church in Charleston, South Carolina, in the United States has been charged with murder. Dylan Roof is 21 years old. Many say he had white supremacist tendencies. Police arrested him yesterday for carrying out the massacre on Wednesday night. Now he is being charged with 9 counts of murder. Authorities say he has confessed to the killing. Meanwhile, Charleston residents are still reeling from the tragedy.
It's nothing other than an act of hate. There's no other way around it. It's terrorism. It's terrorism any way you put it. That's what it is, and that's what it should be called. I don't want to hear excuses anymore if somebody's mentally ill because they're doing something like this.
You know, we do have a lot of battles that we have to conquer being an African American. I just think that we need to just come together as a nation and try to figure out what we can do to stop the senseless murders from happening all over the country.
And we take a closer look now at the suspect in the shooting. Now, according to a friend, the 21-year-old Dylan Roof was known to support segregation and make racial slurs. According to one acquaintance, he said he, quote, wanted to start a civil war. Now, a photo of Roof shows him wearing flags of apartheid South Africa and the British colony of Rhodesia, suggesting he sympathized with white supremacy. Now, in early March, Roof was reportedly arrested on drug possession charges. And for the latest on this story, we turn to Washington and our U.S. correspondent Jorge Gestoso. Jorge, what else can you add here? Also, I'm wondering, in your opinion, how is this story being perceived around the country there, around the U.S.?
Well, Cody, at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, he's going to be arraigned. He's going to be taken to court in Charleston, where he faced 9 counts of murder and a count of possession of a weapon. For each count, according to the law of the state of South Carolina and also a federal count, he could be facing the death penalty. On the other hand, he was also confessed that he did kill the 9 people, so he already admitted the guilt. He said that he himself bought the gun, 45 millimeters handgun, with money that he received for his birthday that was in the month of April. He said that he wanted to initiate a race war. He said that blacks were raping his words, blacks are raping our women, are taking over the country. I have to do what I have to do. And he started the shooting, the killing. He was reloading, according to witnesses, 5 times during the shooting. Before doing that, he was participating in that Bible session in a round table. He was one of the members. He was invited by the pastor precisely for Clementa Prigney, and he was definitely participating with a group for about 1 hour. When the session ended, at that point, he took out the weapon and he was starting to shoot. And according to precisely one of the survivors, he was asking, there was a female, he was asking the female, did I shoot you yet? And she said, no. She said, he said, okay, that's good, because I want to have one witness to tell what was going on, because I'm going to kill myself. According to other sources, what is taking place, answering your second question, Cody, according to sources all over the city of Charleston and all over the country, there are prayers, there are flowers being put in the front of the church where the murder, where the massacre took place. And most definitely, there are a lot of question marks about what's going on with gun control, what's going on with white supremacy, what's going on with discrimination, racism, and all sort of questions. The U.S. society is raising a lot of questions regarding what was going on in Charleston. The symptom of what disease, quote unquote, is being portrayed again in the U.S. society.
Right, Jorge, just tragic and heartbreaking to think that these people were in that church to pray. They thought they were there, they thought that young man was there to join with them in that service, and then he just opened fire. Thank you, Jorge Gestoso from Washington.